What's going on, everybody? You guessed it, Listen, it is your boy, Trey Sense, and we got a little bit of a review, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. So what we're going to talk about today. 10 late spring, because technically we're still in spring. 10 late spring, early summer bangers. I really think these are bangers. I really think these are something that you should be spraying on your skin. I really think you're gonna enjoy them. I really think they're gonna smell good and you're gonna smell good. Before I get into that, got a little business for you. Got a little something I need to take care of. Like this video, share this video, and if you have come to the channel multiple times and you haven't, sub to the channel. And also, these fragrances are going to pair really, really well with my JB Butters YSL. Wow, this stuff is amazing. I haven't had it that long and you've already seen the dent I've already put in it. It just smells really, really good. Goes with all the light, fresh, aquatic type of scents and will go well with any of these. So go over to www.jbbutter.com and get you some. Use code Trey5 and get $5 off. www.jbbutters.com. Code Trey5, get $5 off, and that will be in the description box below. Now, let's get into it. These are in no particular order, but these are all what I think are great fragrances, and this one is one that I really, really enjoy, and I want a full bottle of this. This is a Scentbird decant, but nonetheless it is a summertime banger, and I think it smells great. From the house of Aqua de Parma, it is Fico di Amalfi, and I really enjoy this fragrance. Oh, man. Bright bergamot. It's the type of fragrance that you don't really ever run into. I don't think I've ever come across another individual wearing this. Not saying I'm the only person that wears it, but I'm just saying it's not the run-of-the-mill fragrance. It's not the run-of-the-mill scent. It's not the run-of-the-mill company. You're not gonna smell a lot of people that have on Fico di Amalfi, but it is nice. It is bright. It is tropical. What citrus is that in there? Is that bergamot? I want to say it's a really, really bright citrus bergamot in there. But nonetheless, it smells really, 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 really good. That is a fragrance that I definitely want a full bottle of. I may have to keep my old eyes out, all 4 of them, so I can run across that one somewhere, because it just smells really, really good. From the house of Aqua de Parma, Fico di Amalfi. Man, that's nice. Great in the high heat when you got your bright colors on and you're feeling festive and you're feeling good. That is one that will smell good. The house of Aqua de Parma, Fico di Amalfi. This next one, ooh, this is a good one too, and it's from a Scentbird decant as well, and this is from another house that I have got to get my hands on some full bottle presentations of, and the house is 8 and Bob, and this is Champ de Provence, and this one is another one that I think is great for the spring and summertime, and just, oh, that's nice. That's really, really nice. This one is a little bit more masculine than the aforementioned, which one was that? Fico. The Fico could probably be unisex, which any fragrance can be, but this one is definitely more masculine. It's more of a spring, summer night out. It may just be a little bit tad cool where you're at, like It was like 85 degrees here yesterday. Today the high is only in the 70s, so tonight is going to be a little bit cooler. That's when I will pull out this 8 and Bob, and I would definitely dress it up a little bit more. But again, a very distinct type of scent. Man. Again, it's a very, very masculine fragrance. It's almost like it wants to give you like a violet leaf type of vibe, but it doesn't. And it almost, maybe that's fig that I'm picking up on in there. But it's almost like it wants to go fruity, but it just doesn't. But it's a very classy scent. It's a very well-made scent. It's a very masculine scent, and it's a very nice scent. From the house of 8 and Bob, and it is Champ de Provence. Some of these names, which I love the name of 8 and Bob. I mean, to me, that's just a cool name. We're going to get off the scent bird for just a minute. This next one, I think, is another one that would be great for the warmer weather, but you could still pull it off on a cooler day as long as it was a bright, pretty day. From the house of Tom Ford, and it is Tom Ford's Costa Azzurra Parfum. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's nice. Crisp, clean, masculine, a little bit fruity, a little bit tropical, but not a whole lot. I mean, much like the 8 and Bob, it almost acts like it wants to go in that direction, and then it stops just a little bit shy of getting out of hand, where it's like, I'm fixing it, and then it's like, well, I'm going to stay refined. Much like the 8 and Bob, the Tom Ford does the exact same thing. Great smelling fragrance. It's really, really nice. But again, it gives you that almost that tropical vibe, but then it just stops just a little bit short of it, which to me makes it a fragrance that you can wear on a lot more occasions. The tropical scents, like the first one, the Fico de Amalfi, it's totally playful, just chill, relaxed, not very serious. The 8 and Bob is a little bit more serious, and so is the Costa Azzurra. But at the same time, they still smell good, and they still give you this slightly tropical, relaxed, chill vibe, but at the same time, they do it in a dressed up way, which I happen to like. So from the house of Tom Ford, it is Costa Azzurra Parfum. Now let's see what I got in this scent bird. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, this is a good one. Honestly, this is one of my favorite scent profiles. It's just so expensive, and it doesn't last as long as I wished that it did. They have newer versions of it now that are better. From the house of Roja, or Roja, it is Elysium. That's just nice. That's just nice. And if I'm being honest, I prefer the scent profile of Elysium over Aventus, over Cedroc Boise, over Club de Nuit Man Intent. All of them. I'll take Elysium over all of them. It's just a good smelling fragrance. Tropical, warm, slightly woody, masculine. Just a good smelling fragrance. And there's my little scent bird. And for those of you who question everything, I don't know if you can see, it says Elysium. And I've had this for several years. I got this because I've been divorced be 4 years in September, and I got this when I was divorced. It's just a good smelling fragrance. I do have, what is it? Fragrance World's version of Elysium, and it's pretty close. It does for me, so it does the trick for me. So I probably won't ever buy Elysium unless I come across a bottle at a really good price. But with Elysium, you get a nice warm weather fragrance. It does well in the high heat. It is a crowd pleasing fragrance. It doesn't perform well no matter when you wear it, but it is a crowd pleasing fragrance. This is one of the fragrances that got a crazy reaction from my ex-wife. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we were leaving church and she's like, I don't know what that is you got on, but we get home, so you can explicit, but it was a great smelling fragrance, which is not why I liked it. I just liked it because I just liked the scent profile of it, and I still like the scent profile of it. But I don't wear my Aventus very much, or any Aventus type fragrance. To be honest, I don't wear it very much. But Elysium is a good one, and it is a crowd pleasing fragrance, and that smells good. The wood in that, to me, shines and comes through. This next one is one I just got this bottle last week. I had a small bottle, still have it, and to me this is a good smelling fragrance. Everybody knows, just like with John Barbados, you're not getting the best performance with these fragrances, but that doesn't mean that they don't smell good for the time that they are on and the time that they do perform. And this one, to me, in the heat, in the hot, in the humid, is just a cool, refreshing fragrance from the house of Jimmy Choo, and it is Jimmy Choo Man Ice. And I have a small bottle of this one. Now I have a big bottle of this one, as I got this as part of my haul for free. I think I ended up with 11 fragrances. Great atomizer. That's just nice. Any age group can wear this fragrance. I also think this one could be a unisex fragrance. Nothing overly masculine about this fragrance. It just smells so cool, refreshing, and fruity. That's what I get from this fragrance. Just the fruit, the tropical, like a bowl of Cheerios, not Cheerios, Fruit Loops. That's the one. Like a bowl of Fruit Loops, but it's a good smelling fragrance. I like it. I do. I do wish it lasted longer. I cannot, I can't hold you on that one. It's 3 hours, 4 hours at best. At best. But again, if you're doing something, I don't know, you may be, shooting pool with your homeboys at night, or just wanting to relax and unwind, or maybe you've had a long day and you're coming home and you gonna have a few drinks with your young lady by the fire pit, and you've just taken a shower and you just want something that's going to be cool and refreshing to put on, then you can reach for something like this. Listen, guys, fragrances and lotions and oils, they have multiple purposes. Every fragrance doesn't have to last you 75 days on your skin for it to be a good one. So if you come home from work and you've worked hard all week and it's Friday evening and you're just like, I just want to just relax with my little honey over here, drink a beer, and talk about whatever we want to talk, whatever she got to talk about, because you got to listen to what she's saying. That's why you're sitting by the fire pit. Then maybe this will be the, you know what I'm saying? A couple of hours, it's gone, you can go to bed. No big deal. Wake up in the morning and do it all over again. Or maybe you're watching a football game, or your team's in the NBA Eastern Conference Final, whatever the sitch may be. If you're looking for a fragrance that smells good, that is easy to wear, super, super chill, very refreshing, and calm and cool, then try Jimmy Choo Man Ice. I think you will like this one. I think it's a good fragrance. No, it doesn't last very long, but still, it does the trick. All right, I got another one from Scentbird here. Another 8 and Bob. I like the House of 8 and Bob. I really do. I really like the House of 8 and Bob. And this one is 8 and Bob, and this is Cap d'Antibes. I think I'm saying that right. That's the Tom Ford. Man, Tom Ford is really nice. And so is that 8 and Bob right there. Man, boy, it's smelling good. And Fico de Amalfi is coming to life too, and it's definitely one that could have been unisex. All right, finding a spot to to spray this 8 and Bob. And again, masculine, slightly tropical, definitely unique and different. Now this is one I could see being worn. Again, you're on the beach, man. It's nighttime. You know, it's a little cool, so you got a little fire going and you just chilling, you know, roasting some marshmallows or just having some good conversation with some friends and you just vibing. This is that fragrance that I think you would wear and everybody would be going, what is that you're wearing? Because it's not one that you're going to smell everywhere. If you want to stand out and you're looking for something different, but yet still has that tropical, high heat type of vibe, 8 and Bob Cap d'Antibes is a good one. I just like it. It doesn't really come across as aquatic, but it does come across as a little bit tropical, man. And I like it. I like it a lot. I pull these out on special occasions, on rare occasions. I will pull them out. This next one is from the house of Nishane. Nishane. I say Nishane, and it is Hacivat. And many people, this is a controversial fragrance because people will be like, it doesn't smell like Creed Venice. It doesn't smell like that. It does to me. It does to me. To me, this smells like a clone of Creed Venice. But nonetheless, this is one that you can definitely pull off in the high heat. You can definitely wear this in the high heat and it will definitely be great. You can wear this at nighttime. You can wear this in the cool spring nighttime. It's just a good fragrance. It is versatile. The thing about that made Creed Venice so well received when it first hit and us common guys started getting it was its versatility. It was the versatility. It was the sweetness from the fruit that made you want to wear it in the summer, and it was the strength from the birch or whatever the burntness was in it that made you want to wear it in the cooler temperatures. So it worked. It was versatile. So the clones, and I call this a clone of Creed Venice because let's just be honest, it is. Same effect. Same effect. You can wear this scent profile year round. The pineapple comes to the top. It's not an overpowering pineapple, which I like. It does smell good. This is a good smelling fragrance, but it's just one that I think you would definitely get away with wearing in the cool summer nights or the hot spring. I said that backwards. In the cool spring night or hot summer day, I think you could pull this off and wear it and be just fine because we're fixing to have both of those coming up. I think we just hit May the 10th, so we got a lot of that coming up. Hold on, I think that's the Elysium. It is. That is my Elysium. One more from the decant world of Scentbird. Oh, this is a good one, and I don't hear anybody talking about this one either. And when I tell you the name of this one, you know I'm gonna love it. This one is Malin and Goats Bergamote. And it's just what you think it would be. This one didn't last all that long on my skin either. There we go. Up. That's nice. That's really, really, really nice. Really bright, really citrus, really straightforward, in your face, to the point. Bergamote. Bergamote, and then more bergamot, and then bergamot. Very similar to that Fico. That Fico di Amalfi is really similar to that. The bergamot and the lime, I think, in it, maybe it's bergamot and the lime in it, is just so bright and so refreshing. I could see me in Biloxi, you know, about 2 p.m., finding a nice, calm place to just sit back and look at the water and, maybe take in a little drink, and maybe, you know, a little shrimp, a little something to dip something in. Just relax. That's the vibe that this Malin and Goats Bergamote gives me. Just that right there. Just hit them with that. This. I ain't doing nothing today, and I ain't starting to do nothing until 2 o'clock. I ain't doing nothing to say it with me. Because we need these days. We as men, we need those days where we get up like, I ain't doing nothing today, and I ain't even gonna start doing nothing until 2. And then at 2 o'clock, I might decide to go do something. But because we don't get enough downtime for our mental health. We need that. But this is one of those fragrances that just say, yeah, Trey ain't doing nothing today. Like if you smell this on me, you know he ain't doing nothing today. He ain't gonna be worth it. Yeah, and you're right, because I ain't doing nothing. But that one didn't last too long. But again, it's one of those fragrances that people just don't wear a lot. And somebody asks you, hey, what you got on? I got on Malin and Goats. They're gonna be like, oh. Okay. And as I moved just then, this right here, which is that Cap de Provence, Bob, that Champ de Provence. That's nice too. I'm just smelling good over here. I'm just smelling good. I got 2 more. This next one is a new one that I haven't even worn yet. And I remember when it first came out, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna wait. And I did. I waited. And then I went and smelled it, and I was just like, I had to get that. I had to get that. But luckily, with the haul, I had some bonus points to use, which took so much off of a fragrance. So this 100 ml of Dolce & Gabbana light blue summer, is it summer vibes? Yeah, summer vibes would have been $100 and something. But with the $50 off, I think it brought it down to about 68, which brought it down to about the price that it would have been anywhere else. Yes, I could have gotten a bottle used somewhere, but I didn't want a used bottle. So I bought this bottle. And do I have something to spray this on? I'm gonna spray it on something. Spray it on my bank statement here. So then this is just to me it's I sprayed it right on my hand. That smells so good. That smells so good. I can't speak to longevity yet. That smells so good. You know what this reminds me of though? I have an older batch of, since I sprayed it on my hand, I have an older batch of Dolce & Gabbana light blue with the top is different. I think my top is rubber. It's much more stronger, much more potent. The newer versions of Dolce & Gabbana light blue are less masculine and they're a little bit more feminine. They still smell good, but they can honestly be unisex. This gives me a little bit more of a vibe of the older batches of Dolce & Gabbana light blue. But it is a very, very, very nice scent. And this is one that will do really, really well in the high heat. I could have put Polo Ultra Blue on this list as well. And I think it would have done well on this list. And maybe I should have put it on this list, but we're just getting started with the warmer weather. So there'll be plenty of opportunities to put that on this list. I'll put that on a list. But this is just nice. And this is, I would wear to a spring wedding. I would wear this to a summer wedding. I would wear this to a cookout, a bar mitzvah, whatever I had to go to. I would wear this to Civil War reenactment, whatever you got going on. Trey Sense will show up in the middle of the summer smelling like this. I'd be like, stop shooting, stop shooting. Trey, I'd be like, because I'm gonna smell good wherever I go. That's just part of it. But I like this fragrance. I like this fragrance. You get that Dolce light blue DNA in there with just a little something extra, a little bit more oomph, a little bit more body, and I like it. This is a crowd-pleasing fragrance. This is one the ladies are going to like on you, big guy. Spray this on, they're gonna like it. From the house of Dolce & Gabbana, it is light blue summer vibes. And it was a no-brainer. When I got there and they was like, you can redeem your points, I was like, well, I know I want this Dolce. I know I want that. So I went on and got it. And this next one, or as my boy Manny would say, and another one, this is a good one. And I don't think there's been a time where I've worn this fragrance and not gotten a compliment. And I need about a 200 ml bottle of it from the house of Montblanc, or Montblanc if you're from the country. And it is Montblanc's Legend Spirit. And the reason that I say I need a huge tub of this, it doesn't last. It doesn't last very long. But a lot of these don't. When you're dealing with fragrances that you wear in the high heat, you'll have that. It doesn't last all that long. But is it a crowd pleaser? And does it smell good? And the answer to all of that is yes. If I'm being 100% honest, this fragrance can hold its own with any of these that are down here. The Aiden Bobs, the Tom Ford, the Nishane, the Dolce, the Elysium, any of them. This fragrance can hold its own with them. And this fragrance will get you compliments. Now, every time I move, I'm smelling that Aiden Bob coming up off this fist. And I'm enjoying it. But when I tell you that this bad boy right here, this little cheapie right here can hold its own with any of these fragrances and do the trick, it can. It's a little bit of a summertime blue fragrance, if that makes any sense. It gives you the same vibe almost that you're gonna get from what is that, from an Invictus maybe, but it's got a little bit more of a freshness, a little bit sportier vibe, sport being a good name for it. I'm sorry, not sport, Spirit. Montblanc Legend Spirit being a good name for it. It's very bright and uplifting. I like it. And every time I wear this fragrance, some woman tells me how good I smell. I'm talking about unsolicited compliments, just, you smell good. Thank you. You smell good. Thank you. I mean, it's everybody that I come into a nose shot with. I get it from Montblanc Legend Spirit, not sport. I don't know if I said sport the first time or not, but it's Montblanc Legend Spirit. And this is a good one. And I'm going to tell you that Montblanc Legend Red is good as well. That is a crowd-pleasing fragrance. I'm going to give you this little tidbit of information too. That's the end of this video. I smelled that new Polo 67. I think that's what it is. The blue one. It's a good smelling fragrance. It's a good smelling fragrance. It's a good smelling fragrance. I think you guys will like it. I think you should try to get it at a discount, or maybe in a gift set, or maybe wait. But it's along the lines of a Ralph Club. It's one of those no-brainers. It's crisp, clean, easy. It's right along in there with Ralph Club. But yeah, it's a good smelling scent though. It's a good smelling scent, but it's nothing. And I find myself saying this, it's not the reinvention of the wheel. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it is a fragrance that is going to get you a lot of compliments. Gonna get you a lot of likes, a lot of looks, and a lot of, so if that's what you're looking for, go for it. Is it bold and reinvent? Nope. Nope. It is right down mainstream when it comes to fragrances. It's you know, it's 2nd Street, 6th Street, 3rd Street. You know, every city has them, but it does smell good though, and it will work. All right, now with that being said, I'm gonna get off of here. How many did I have? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 summertime, late spring fragrances that I think you should wear, that are gonna set you apart a little bit and have you smelling good. So Yeah. Don't forget to go to JB Butters and get you some butters. And you can find JB on Facebook under Joel Burrell, and you can use the email address www.jbbutters.com and use code TREY5 and get you a little discount, and that will be in the description below as well. Guys, I gotta go. Hope you all are having a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend. Thank you for returning to the scene of the crime and for sitting through this video. I greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna go. Gotta jump off of here, edit it, get it up so you can see it. I love you all, and may God bless you all. And until next time, guys, peace.